And he goes. We're live, sort of. Probably should start that. We need more wood for the fire. It goes, it goes. Just trying to get this dang fire started. If it wants to start. Sometimes it doesn't. Helps if I actually have a lighter. There we go. Start the fire. Yeah, it sucked. It wasn't fun. Today I still got the most splitting headache you could imagine. It sucked. It still sucks because, again, I still got a headache from it. I'm going to call this the headache from, like, fucking hell. But that's to be expected. Oh, same here. These are my favorite. These are my absolute favorite things. I don't have any wood ready. We're getting it ready as we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've had a headache, not for days. I've had a headache for months, but this one's different. This headache is a lot different. It feels different. It's not even close to the same. It's so much. This one's caused from it. It's apparently a normal thing to get wicked headaches for like a week afterwards, after a lumbar puncture. No, I actually already had this fire going earlier and cooked them. I made some cabbage and I made some soup with that cabbage in it, and I just felt like having another fire. And since I figured why not jump on here. And, yeah. Is Cornish here? Cornish, you here yet? Oh, welcome, Christine. Glad to have you here today. Like, the weirdest thing is, I've got to work tomorrow. And I slept the entire ride to Toronto and the entire ride back from Toronto. And I've been just relaxing all day because it's fucking headache. I'm so exhausted right now. They don't tell you how much these damn fucking tests actually take out of you. I can barely think. Funk, not exactly camping, but the Prophet, well, I'm hoping you're having a good one, man. I'd like to see what your squat's like. And that could help a lot if I just do one of those. Christopher, I'm not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's getting dark, so we get to have a nice longer fire. Or long enough fire. I stop, smacking the camera with my hand. Start pouring wood in. Not exactly camping. I'm living in the woods right now. Long story, but I got sick, got divorced, ran out of savings while waiting for disability, and I now live in the woods. Yes, they are getting a lot shorter. I don't mind. Shorter days mean less people around. There goes one of those water planes. I survived last winter, no problem, but I've got plans. I'm trying to get myself out of this situation, but there's so much going on. I'm still fighting for disability, and let's not get into the depressing stuff. They don't make it easy. Gonna say that's all I'm gonna say on the topic today. I'm not in the mood to talk about the depressing shit. But good thing is got good company to talk to. You guys got a nice little fire. Now I've got a small stockpile of wood. So I've literally got no complaints right now. Goddamn, I got a mosquito in my ear. That sucked. That should be enough wood. Dang it. There we go. Hey, Brian. Yeah, you were saying about that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. A bunch of people came in. I've been trying to get all this wood cut. I usually have it cut and ready to go long before I even start the fire. I did not do that today. Oh, Southern Drifter, that's pretty. Are you still living in the woods? Where are you living at now? I'm curious. Oh, man, Brian, that's something I absolutely hate, is I hate takeout. Absolutely. I've got an issue. It's not so much, well, it's a thing about money. Takeout's fucking expensive. But it's about hands. I've got a psychological issue with people's hands in my food. It freaks me right out. And the fact is cooking doesn't take much time, man. Cooking you can do while you're doing other stuff. Like you can cook while you're watching TV or doing something else. And tomorrow is just a regular day at work. I'm planning on making stuff for Saturday's dinner at work as well. So I'm gonna pick up some cheap pork chops, marinate them in something, grill them over the fire. I'll make a dough, and I'll make my own little hot pockets. Legit, they're hot pockets, and get them all ready over the fire for dinner and lunch tomorrow. I've always really enjoyed a little bit of cooking, and it, again, doesn't take much effort, and you can always find really cool recipes online. I would say one of my breakfast staples have always been, like, cheapest damn thing you can get in the world is bread. Bread is cheap in the stores, right? In the supermarkets, you can get a loaf of bread for $2. For $3, you can buy like 5 pounds of flour and make your own bread every single morning with no problem. Legit, the easiest bread in the world is about a cup of flour, 2 cups of flour, oil, and water to make it into a dough. It shouldn't be a sticky dough. Oil, water, salt, and baking powder. Fry that, and you got yourself bannock. Bannock is the easiest bread in the world to make. It's a fried bread. It kind of tastes, it feels very dense like a biscuit. But for $3, you've got enough bread for 2 months. You can make every day, take 2 minutes. Make the dough the night before, boom, fry what you need, and freeze the rest. Or you can spend, a loaf of bread lasts, 3-4 days? So it's $2 a loaf. $4 a week. We'll say $16 a month, or you could spend $3 and save a little bit. But that's because I'm a crazy person. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna get some pork. I'm thinking. I'm gonna find the cheapest pork I can find. I might find a pork loin, because they sell a big one for like $7 for same price as a bunch of pork chops, but it's really good, high quality protein. Take that, cut it down into small little bits, and I'll marinate it. Probably, I don't know what I'll marinate it with. I'm kind of thinking I want to marinate it with a yogurt sauce, like a tzatziki. But I don't want the flavor of Mediterranean. I might buy some chipotle pepper powder and some unsweetened natural Greek yogurt. Season the yogurt with that, and then marinate the pork in that. Grill the pork over here with I'll cut a bunch of cabbage and onions up and grill it all together. Take it out. I'll have the bannock dough ready. Flatten it out. Put some in the middle. Close it up. Another piece on top. Close it up and grill that over the coals using this. And I'll make probably what 1, 2, 3. Probably get about 6 or 7 of them out of it. So I'll have dinner, breakfast, and lunch the next day for like $6. Oh, thank you. I'm just a bit off. That's appreciated. He says I'm not crazy. I'm just a bit off. But anyways, I'll pay more attention. I've got all the wood ready to go. So now we can talk. Yes, sir. That's a good way to do it. What I do for my cold drinks, I've got a cooler bag. I'll get them here, and I've got to dig a hole and put a bucket in it so I can do some proper food storage here. But I'm just using my cooler bag right now. What I do is what I'm gonna eat. When I get stuff to cook, I get enough for that day, and if I can prepare it in a way that it'll last for the next day, I'll do the same thing. I'll prepare dinner, bread, and everything for the next day with my meal. That's how you spell tzatziki. I like gyros. I like donair meat. I just don't like the donair sauce. Fucking meat and sweet don't go together. AEBS, you're not going to start that here. We don't do any sexism, racism, homophobia, and you're not allowed to be a dick in here. You get one warning, and I don't mind putting you on timeout for a bit. So chill with that shit. Don't do it. I don't like people trying to, get me in trouble. I'm a chill person. So don't screw with me like that. I don't care, man. I don't care. You're still trying to do something that is not a very nice thing to do to a person. I know what guys like you do. You get people to say stupid shit like that you're trying to get me to say, so you can record it, clip it, and post it on your channels or somewhere to be like, oh, I just exposed him, Havada Kedavra, now he's dead, kind of deal. So you're not gonna do that to me. I should do one of these. Zoom it in to the fire. I've already ate. I've been lazy today. My brains have been, throbbing all day because of the lumbar puncture I had yesterday. I just grilled some cabbage up, and again, I'm not really in the mood to do much today because the head hurts so freaking bad. Of course, I picked a bad time to come out here and have a fire because it's going to be very, very loud for a bit. Oh, thank you. It's a teeny fire. You're very zoomed in. I'm just trying to get so you can see the fire. And I actually had to move you guys back because that's starting to get really warm. It's kind of warm out today. It was up to 20 degrees. It's going to go down to 13 tonight. So right now I'd say like 18, 19. Not cold, but not warm. Kind of nice out, actually. What did I see? Christopher Bailey, there is communication in the chat. I'm sorry I am doing a couple things at once. I try to respond to as many people as I see. Not a cot. I don't have a cot. I've got my own little thing. I've got a couple of the sleeping pads, and I've got them wrapped now in a tarp. I've got two of those in the tent, and underneath that I've got folded up blankets. I'm like this far off the ground, like 2 inches off the ground. It's actually comfortable. Yep. I think that's the little shithead. We've got a kid who's been trolling a while. At least he's trying something new instead of being like, oh, gay hobo, fat hobo, stuff like that. So at least he's trying to troll differently. He still sucks. Okay, it's one of those days. Yeah, you know what? I get it. I am very susceptible to trolling. It's just, who I am. It's the type of channel. It is what it is. You're not hurting me, trolls. I'd say just leave them for a bit if they want to be that way. So I'm going to be back in like 30 seconds. I want to... there's a bit of wood over that way I want to go get. It's super dry, really rotten, and it'll give a nice flame. So I'll be back in 30-ish seconds once I cut it down and come back. But yeah, I shall return. Oh shit. Oh shit. What? wrong with my face? Sorry about that. I'll tell you a little secret. Fire's not good for any part of your body. So, you know, don't get set on fire. Come on. Break. Come on. Yeah, Cornish. It is. I don't think it's too late. Yeah. Oh no, it is too late now. He's probably one in bed. How you doing, Simple? I just got back myself. Getting this super dry piece of wood. That should burn really nicely. Quickly, but nice. It's complicated, something like that, Jojo. I'm trying to get a backup just in case what's going to happen soon doesn't happen the way I need it to happen. I've got plans, and mostly concerned about how things are happening. Ugh. That big piece was a really good idea. This is so dry and rotten. Oh, I'm enjoying it, no problem. I'm covered in wood, shavings. I think I'll be out here doing this for a bit. I don't know what's... You get to travel a lot, Jack. You get to travel a lot. You're lucky. Sounds fun. Even if it is just for work. Shit. If this stream suddenly just ends I might not come back. The phone has a problem with overheating when it's watching a fire every damn time. So that's why it would end. Because I just feeling the phone, and I moved it back and it's still freaking hot. It's already on the lowest brightness setting. Not only that, I have the phone on power saving mode. It's a Pixel. It's a Pixel 6, and it has heating problems. A Pixel isn't a Samsung. This is a Google phone. And yeah, so my phone is powering itself off right now. If I don't come back right away, I'm not